Picture the execution chamber at Blackwater Prison, a cold, gray room where time feels like it's holding its breath. Elias Kane, 38, a former CIA operative with hazel eyes that hide 1,000 secrets, sits strapped to a gurney, facing the needle that's about to take his life. He's convicted of treason, blamed for a terrorist attack in D.C. that killed 47, but his calm gaze says he's carrying a truth no one else sees. Across the glass, his sister, Nora Kane, 34, a journalist with a heart full of fire, clutches her notebook, her tears fighting to stay hidden. She spent years screaming Elias's innocence, but the evidence, his fingerprints, his files, has built a wall she can't break. Then, with 1 minute left, a guard bursts in, holding a file labeled Agent Beggar, and the warden's voice shakes. Stop the execution. Nora's heart stumbles. What's in that file and why now? Could this be the miracle she's prayed for, or a cruel trick before the end? The clock pauses, and the room feels alive with possibility. Elias's eyes meet Nora's, a flicker of hope in them. Something's about to unravel, and it's bigger than both of them. Elias and Nora grew up in Baltimore's rough edges, where love was their only shield against a world that didn't care. Elias, the big brother, always had Nora's back, joined the CIA to pay for her college. His dangerous missions a secret he kept to protect her. Nora, fierce and curious, became a journalist, chasing truth like it was her heartbeat, always trusting Elias's coded late-night calls. 3 years ago, a bomb tore through D.C.'s Union Station, and Elias was arrested, his life twisted into a traitor story. Nora never believed it. Her brother, who'd carried her through their darkest days, couldn't be a killer. Now, that Agent Beggar file feels like a whisper from his past, a chance to save him. What did Elias hide as Agent Beggar, and who wanted him silenced? Nora's hands shake as she grips the file's copy. Elias's warning echoes, "Don't dig, Nora." But she's already too deep, and she's not letting him go. The file reveals Elias as Agent Beggar, a code name for a secret mission in Syria, infiltrating a terrorist cell tied to the D.C. attack. His handler, Victor Cross, a CIA legend, disappeared after the mission, leaving Elias to take the fall. The file's encrypted messages prove Elias was a hero, not a traitor, but Cross buried them to hide something darker. Nora's heart races. Victor's alive, maybe in D.C., and he holds a key to Elias's freedom. The warden buys him 48 hours, calling the governor, but Elias's voice is heavy through the glass. "Let go, Nora. It's too big." She shakes her head, her fire burning. She'll find Cross, no matter what. Who's Victor Cross protecting? And why did he betray the man who trusted him? The prison fades as Nora steps into the night, the file her only light. She's got 2 days to save her brother, and the clock's already ticking. Nora hides in a rundown motel, her laptop casting shadows as she hacks into old CIA records. Victor Cross, 52, is a ghost, last seen in D.C. before the attack, now rumored to run a secret network. Her hacker friend Jinx, a purple-haired rebel with a heart of gold, sends a tip. Cross haunts the Hollow, a bar where mercenaries trade secrets. Nora grabs a recorder, her pulse racing. She's close, but danger's closer. Elias's warning rings in her ears, but Nora can't stop. He gave up everything for her, and she'll burn the world down to save him. Jinx's text buzzes. Cross knows you're looking. Be careful. Nora's stomach twists. Someone's watching her. Is Cross waiting at the Hollow? Or has Nora already walked into his trap? She steps into the bar, the air thick with smoke and lies. A man in a gray coat stares from the corner, his eyes like knives. The Hollow is a den of shadows, its patrons carrying scars and secrets. Nora sips a soda, her eyes scanning for Cross, her heart pounding like a drum. The man in the gray coat slides closer, his voice a low growl. "Kane's sister, right? Stop digging or you're done." Her breath catches. She's hit a nerve, but it's a dangerous one. She slips out the back, his footsteps trailing her like a predator. Nora darts into an alley, her chest tight, when Jinx's van screeches up. "Hop in." Jinx yells, her grin wild. They peel away, the man fading into the dark. Jinx hands Nora a flash drive. Cross's safe house. It's a fortress, but it's your shot. What's Cross hiding in that safe house? And will Nora survive long enough to find it? Nora clutches the drive, her brother's face in her mind. Elias has 1 day left, and she's running out of time. Jinx drops Nora at Cross's safe house, a crumbling warehouse in DC's Forgotten Corners. Nora picks the lock, her hand steady despite the fear claw in her chest. Inside, a hidden room glows with computers, files, and photos of Elias marked traitor. Her heart sinks. Cross built a cage for her brother, brick by brick. A file grabs her. Operation Dust, a CIA plan to fund the Syrian cell for intel, with Elias as the bait. Cross stole the money, framing Elias when the cell struck DC Nora's anger flares. He's not just a traitor. He's a monster. She copies the files, her pulse racing. Can she escape with this truth? Or is Cross about to catch her in his web? Footsteps echo, and Nora hides, her breath shallow. Cross steps in, his scarred face cold, his gun glinting. Cross scans the room, his gun steady, missing Nora's hiding spot by a heartbeat. Her hands shake. She's trapped. The drive her only hope. She texts Jinx. Help? Cross's phone pings, and he curses, turning. Nora bolts, knocking over a shelf. The crash giving her seconds to run. She sprints through the warehouse, Cross's steps pounding behind her. Jinx's van roars up, and Nora dives in, a bullet grazing the door. You're crazy. Jinx laughs, speeding into the night. Nora hugs the drive, her voice breaking. He framed Elias. I've got proof. Will this drive save her brother, or has Cross already outplayed them? They hide in Jinx's bunker, Nora's mind racing. Cross knows she's got his secrets, and he'll kill to keep them buried. Nora sends the files to her editor, Maya Chun, a journalist with a nose for truth and a heart like steel. Maya pushes him to governor, but Cross's allies call him fake. Stalling. Nora visits Elias at Blackwater, the glass between them a knife in her heart. You shouldn't have gone after him, he says, his eyes heavy. He's too dangerous. I'm not losing you, Eli, she says, her voice cracking. She shows him a photo, Cross with a man labeled patron. Elias's face darkens. That's Senator Hale. He's untouchable. Nora's heart drops. Hale's a DC giant, woven into the CIA's core. Can Nora take on a senator, or is she fighting a war she can't win? She leaves, her fire blazing. Hale's the key, and she's not backing down, even if it costs her everything. Nora sneaks into a fundraiser, posing as a server to watch Senator Hale, 60, his charm hiding a shark's grin. She overhears him on a call, mentioning dust and tying loose ends. Her heart races. This isn't just Cross. It's a conspiracy rooted in power. She snaps photos, her hand steady, knowing she's playing with fire. Jinx hacks Hale's phone, finding text to Cross. Kane must die. Nora's blood chills. Hale wants Elias gone to bury dust. She sends a text to Maya, but Hale's security spots her, their eyes locking on her camera. Has Hale seen her, or can Nora slip away with the truth? She ducks out, her pulse hammering, but a black SUV tails her, its lights like a predator's eyes. Nora runs through DC streets, the SUV's growl closing in. She dives into a metro station, blending with the crowd, her breath ragged. Jinx's voice hums in her earpiece. Get to the post. Maya's waiting. Nora jumps on a train, the photos and texts her lifeline, her brother's face keeping her steady. At the Washington Post, Maya hugs her tight, her eyes fierce. This could topple Hale Nora, but he's got claws. They publish. Operation Dust. Cross's betrayal. Hale's cover-up. The story explodes, DC buzzing, but Nora's phone pings. You're done, Kane. Cross. Will the world's eyes save Elias, or has Nora just signed her own death warrant? She hides in Maya's office, her heart pounding. Elias's execution is hours away, and the truth is her only weapon. The Post story sets DC ablaze. Protests outside Blackwater. Chants for Elias's freedom. The governor calls a hearing, but Hale's allies push back, labeling it lies. Nora watches the news, her heart torn. Her words are working, but Cross is a ghost, hunting her. Can she find him before he finds her, or is time running out? Jinx traces Cross to a DC hotel, his moves desperate. Nora wants to face him, But Maya grabs her arm. Let the FBI take it, Nora. Her fire burns. She's lost too much to sit still. She slips out with Jinx, the hotel looming like a battlefield. Cross is close, his shadow heavy. Nora's heart races. She's walking into danger, but it's for Elias. The hotel's lobby glitters. Hiding deals as dark as night. Nora and Jinx hack the cameras, spotting Cross in the penthouse, pacing like a caged wolf. Nora's chest tightens. She's no spy. But Elias's life is on the line. They sneak up the service elevator. Jinx's laptop, glowing with Cross's secrets. Cross is alone, a gun on the table, his eyes cold. Nora bursts in, her voice steady. It's over, Victor. Everyone knows. He laughs, bitter. Hale's bigger than you, kid. He reaches for the gun, but Jinx tasers him, his body hitting the floor. Is Cross the end, or just a pawn in Hale's game? Nora ties him up, her hands shaking. Cross's phone buzzes. A text from Hale. Finish it. The real fight's just beginning. Cross wakes, his smirk gone, fear in his eyes. Nora holds his phone, her voice like steel. Talk, or this goes live. He spits, but his voice cracks. Hale ran dust, funded the cell. Elias was the fall guy when it went wrong. Nora's heart breaks. Her brother was a pawn, betrayed by the man he served. She records, Jinx streaming it to the world. Cross's confession spreads like wildfire, protest swelling. Nora sends it to Governor, her pulse racing. Elias's hearing is now. Will Cross's words free her brother, or has Hale already moved his pieces? A sniper's laser dot dances on Nora's chest. She dives, her breath stolen, the fight far from over. Nora and Jinx hit the floor, the sniper's bullet shattering glass. Jinx hacks traffic cams, spotting the shooter on a rooftop. Move, she yells, pulling Nora through alleys, their footsteps echoing. They reach Maya's safe house, Nora's heart pounding. She was inches from death. Can she get to the governor in time? Or is Hale's reach too long? The governor calls, his voice tight. Cross's confession's enough. Kane's hearing's happening now. Nora's tears fall. Elias is close to freedom, but Hale's silence is a storm waiting to break. Jinx finds Hale's next move, a secret meeting at a D.C. estate. Nora's fire blazes. She'll face Hale, end this for Elias. She's ready, but the danger's never been greater. Hale's estate is a fortress, its lights hiding a predator's lair. Nora and Jinx slip in as caterers. Jinx disabling alarms, Nora's heart hammering. She's a journalist, not a soldier. Inside, Hale meets Apex Group, a shadow firm tied to dust, his voice cold. Kane's death buries it all. Nora records, her hand steady, capturing Hale's confession, framing Elias, laundering Dust's money. Her blood boils, he's a monster, and her brother was his prey. Jinx whispers, we've got him. Let's go. Has Hale spotted them, or can Nora escape with the truth? Hale's eyes flick to their corner, and Nora's breath stops. The game's up, and the stakes are deadly. Guards swarm, and Nora bolts. Jinx at her side, bullets grazing walls. Her heart's in her throat. She's at the truth, but it won't matter if she's dead. They reach the garage, Jinx hot-wiring a car. You're wild. Jinx laughs, her eyes bright. They speed off, guards tailing. The night alive with danger. Nora sends a recording to Maya, who pushes it live. Hale's confession rocks D.C., the governor halting Elias's execution. Nora's tears fall, her brother's safe, but Hale's men are close, their headlights glaring. Is Elias truly free, or will Hale's wrath catch them first? They ditch the car, hiding in a warehouse, Nora's heart racing. The world's watching, but the fight's not over. Elias walks out of Blackwater, Nora waiting, her arms wrapping him tight. You did it, he whispers, his voice rough with years of pain. She sobs, her fire softening. He's here, alive, hers. The world cheers. Elias Kane, the hero, is free. But where's Hale and what's his next move? Jinx traces Apex's money to a Cayman account. Hale's escape plan. Nora's heart stirs. She wants justice. But Elias grips her hand. Live, Nora. For us. His eyes beg for peace, and she nods, her love for him stronger than her fight. They hide with Maya, the city buzzing. Hale's silence is a shadow, and Nora's not sure it's gone. D.C. erupts, protests demanding Hale's fall. The FBI raids Apex, but Hale's gone, his allies covering tracks. Nora's story wins hearts, but her soul's heavy. Hale's free and it stings. Elias stays close, his smile fragile, rebuilding his life. Can Nora let Hale go, or will his shadow pull her back? Jinx finds a lead, Hale's mistress, Lila Voss, in Miami, holding his secrets. Nora hesitates. Elias needs her, but Hale's a wound unhealed. Go, Elias says, his voice steady. End it. She hugs him, her fire flickering, and flies to Miami with Jinx. Lila's condo looms, a glass cage full of answers. Nora's ready, but the fox is still out there. Miami's heat wraps Nora tight, Lila's condo gleaming like a trap. Nora poses as a reporter, Lila's eyes wary but tired. I know Hale's secrets, Lila says, her voice low. But he'll kill me. Nora's heart races. Lila's got files, proof of Hale's crimes. Will Lila hand them over, or is she another of Hale's pawns? Lila passes a drive, but her phone rings. Hale's voice, sharp and cruel. You're done, Lila. Nora grabs her, pulling her to Jinx's van as gunmen swarm. Jinx speeds off, Lila shaking. He owns the world, she whispers. Nora holds a drive, her resolve burning. Hale's close, and she's not letting him slip away. The drive shows bank records, dust money laundered through Apex. Hale's name everywhere. Nora sends it to the FBI, Maya blasting it online. Hale's empire cracks, his allies falling, but Lila's fear is real. Hale's killers are hunting. Can Nora outrun Hale's wrath, or is this the end of her fight? Jinx hides him in a safe house, Lila's story spilling. Hale's charm, his cruelty, his Dubai plan. Nora sees Elias, his plea for peace, and calls him, her voice breaking. I'm sorry, Eli. I have to finish this. His love holds her steady. Come home. Gunshots shatter the safe house windows, and Nora's heart leaps. She's not safe yet. Nora, Jinx, and Lila dive for cover. Hale's hitmen storming in. Jinx kills the lights. Darkness their shield. Nora pulls Lila to the basement, whispering, Stay with me. Her heart's racing. She's got to get Lila out, keep the truth alive. Will they escape? Or has Hale finally cornered them? Jinx rigs a trap, gas can sparking, slowing the hitmen. They slip through a tunnel, reaching Miami streets, sirens wailing. The FBI, tipped by Nora's drive, cuffs the hitmen, but Hale's jet is gone, airborne. Nora's heart sinks. He's escaped again. Lila hugs her, tears falling. You saved me. Nora nods, but her fire burns. Hale's still out there. Hale's jet lands in Dubai, untouchable by law. He owns too many. Nora's story shakes the world. Elias a hero, Hale a villain. She returns to D.C. Elias's arms are home. You're enough, he says, his voice soft. Her tears fall. She fought for him, but Hale's free. Can she walk away, or will his shadow haunt her forever? Jinx tracks Hale's Dubai moves, but Nora pauses. Maya pushes her to write a book, her voice alight. You're their hope, Maya says, nodding protesters chanting Elias's name. Nora sees Elias, his smile healing, and her heart shifts. Family over vengeance. A letter arrives, Hale's handwriting. I see you. Nora's breath catches, but she's not running. Nora starts Beggar's Truth, a book for Elias. Its words soaring, inspiring millions. Jinx sends a tip, Hale's Dubai safe house, a chance to end him. One last run. Jinx says, her eyes bright. Nora's heart stirs, but Elias's voice grounds her. You don't need to be the hero. Will she chase Hale, or choose the life she's built? She hugs Elias, tears falling. This is for us, she says, flying Dubai with Jinx. The safe house looms, a fortress of secrets. Nora's fire burns. She's ready to face Hale, to end this for good. Hale's voice echoes inside, planting a new dust. Nora's heart races. She's close, but so is danger. Dubai's heat chokes Nora as she and Jinx sneak into Hale's safe house, posing as cleaners. Hale's there, his voice smooth, scheming a new dust. Nora records, her hand steady, capturing his crimes. Her heart pounds. She's got him, but the guards are everywhere. Can she escape with this proof, or will Hale bury her in the desert? Guards spot them, and chaos breaks. Nora runs, Jinx hacking doors. Their escape a heartbeat from failure. Hale's shout follows, "You'll never win, Kane." They reach Jinx's van. The recording sent to Interpol. Hale's world shakes, but he slips away, a ghost again. Nora's heart cracks. She's failed, but the fight's not over. The truth is out, and it's growing. Interpol raids Hale's network, his allies falling, but he's still free. Nora returns to Elias, her book a beacon, her heart heavy. "I'm done running," she tells him, her voice soft. He hugs her, his smile warm. "You're home, Nora." Her fire cools, her love for him enough. Can she let Hale go, or will his letter pull her back? Jinx watches Hale. Her hack's a quiet guard. Maya pushes Nora to speak, her voice sparking change. Nora sees Elias thrive, teaching kids spy tricks, his laughter her light. She writes for them, not Hale, her pen a new fight. Hale's letter sits in a drawer, his threat a whisper she ignores. She's chosen peace, but is it real? Nora doesn't chase Hale's letter. She gives it to Jinx, choosing Elias over hate. "He's scared," she says, her voice steady. Jinx nods, her eyes soft. "You're bigger than him." Nora's foundation grows, helping framed agents, her fight now for hope, not blood. Is Hale's shadow truly gone or waiting to strike? Elias joins her, saving others, their bond alight. Maya's paper lifts them, DC healing. Nora sees Hale's letter as his weakness, not her chain. She speaks, writes, lives, her fire warming others' paths. She sits with Elias under stars, whispering, "We're free." His smile says it's true, but the night holds its breath. Nora's foundation saves lives, her voice a force. Elias teaches kids. Their laughter is gift. Jinx guard them, her hack's a shield. Maya writes their story, DC chanting their names. Nora's heart sings. Hale's shadow fades, her love for Elias brighter. But what's that news alert, and why does it chill her? She speaks at a rally, her voice clear. Truth beats power. The crowd roars, her fire theirs. Elias hugs her, his eyes proud. "You're my hero," he says. A news alert buzzes. Hale's arrested in Dubai. Caught at last. Nora's breath catches. Justice, after all. But something feels off, like a twist she didn't see coming. Hale's arrest rocks the world. Interpol's raid, sparked by Nora's files, ends his run. He's cuffed, his empire dust. Facing trial. Nora watches with Elias, her heart steady. "It's done," she says, his hand in hers. But why does Hale's smile on the news feel like a trap? Jinx's hack reveals a bombshell. Hale's confession, recorded in Dubai, names the CIA director as Dust Truehead. The director's arrest shakes DC. The conspiracy deeper than Nora dreamed. Maya's story seals it, the world cheering. Nora's foundation soars, her mission clear. Light the truth, always. She sits with Elias, the city glowing. The real mastermind's fall feels like victory, but Hale's smirk lingers. Nora's book sparks laws, protecting agents like Elias. Her foundation saves dozens. Their stories are fuel. Elias thrives, his kids calling him Agent Beggar, his laughter healing. Jinx joins them, Maya their voice. Nora feels it, love, home, truth. But what's in that final letter, and why does it change everything? A courier delivers a note, Hale's writing. "You won the battle, not the war. Check the file." Jinx pulls the original Agent Beggar file, finding a hidden page. Elias's own signature, approving Dust's funds, forged by Cross. Elias's face pales. He was played deeper than they knew, his innocence a half-truth. Nora's heart breaks, but she hugs him. "You're still my hero." The twist stings, but their bond holds. Nora and Elias sit on a Baltimore rooftop. Stars endless, their city alive. Her foundation thrives. Elias's kids dreaming big. Jinx texts, no shadows. Maya's story lives. The world changed. Nora whispers, "We're enough, Eli," her voice soft. But what's next for the Kanes, and will their truth endure? A kid runs up, holding a drawing. Elias and Nora, Heroes Under Stars. For you, she says. Nora's tears fall, her heart full. Elias's eyes shine, their bond eternal. The Ford signature doesn't define him. His love does. Baltimore glows, reborn, Nora's fight its heart. Subscribe and hit the bell for stories of love, truth, and twists that steal your breath.